Okay, we're going to do some more quotes from this book right here, The Holy Grail of Wisdom Quotes. We're going in alphabetical order. We're on letter C. We're going to do Joseph Conrad, the Polish writer. He lived from 1857 to 1924. He was born in Poland. He had been a sailor for many years. He went on a journey to the Belgian Congo, and he was disillusioned because he saw the very bad behavior of King Leopold of Belgium and his men towards the people of the Congo. He wrote the book Heart of Darkness about the evils of imperialism that he had seen in the Congo. Basically, they're trying to take the ivory and rubber from the place, exploit the place, loot it. He got a near fatal episode of dysentery. He carried the rest of his life. But anyways, here's a couple of quotes. The one I found most interesting was he said, "Do not talk to me of Archimedes' lever. Give me the right word and I will move the world. To persuade, the right word is stronger than the right argument. And the power of sound is greater than the power of sense." And that's what I've seen, is that most people, they're really sort of emotional, not very intelligent, and they don't think. So they hear a slogan like good fats, and because of that, they think that fats are good for them. And they'll believe that, for the rest of their life. And they'll think that they're being intelligent when they say, oh, I want my good fats. So it's very easy to trick them. The other thing I've noticed is, I'll go to the grocery store, and I'll talk to the people at the grocery store. I'm sitting there waiting for them to, check out. And usually they're fat and they look pretty sick. And I'll talk to them a little bit about nutrition. I'll say something like, people who eat low-fat vegan diet, they never get diabetes, hypertension, obesity, coronary artery disease, all the common diseases that almost all the Western patients have. And they give me this look like, who are you, pal? I've got a doctor. I trust my doctor. I know my doctor. Who are you, pal, to sit there and tell me about this stuff? They're polite about it, but that's been my experience, is that the average person almost always does the wrong thing when it comes to health. Because I see patients at the hospital all the time. You're talking about nutrition. Most of them, they give you a look like, don't waste my time with this nonsense. I'm on 10 different pills for this condition. I have a very good doctor. And who are you to talk to me about nutrition? And don't be wrong, some of them listen, but I feel sorry for them. They're so pathetic. They never get better. They have terrible outcomes. Okay, so anyways, that was the point. With a little slogan and a little pressure behind it, you can get people to do just about anything. Joseph Conrad, men are capable of every wickedness. Yeah, you'll see a lot of bad behavior. Unless there's something to prevent bad behavior, like Christianity, bad behavior will occur. You give people total power, you will see bad behavior. Joseph Conrad, the artist appeals to our capacity for delight and wonder. Okay, Joseph Conrad continues. Oh, this is just a line from his Heart of Darkness book. The opening was barred by a black bank of clouds, and the tranquil waterway leading to the uttermost ends of the earth flowed somber under an overcast sky. It seemed to lead into a heart of an immense darkness. So that's the Heart of Darkness. And it's like the movie Apocalypse Now with Marlon Brando as Colonel Kurtz and the Bazaar. That was it was actually a pretty entertaining movie. For its time, it was pretty impressive. The special effects, with the helicopters coming in, and then with the line that said, "What is that?" The smell of, the Valkyries playing in the background. Okay, Joseph Conrad, his advice on writing. A work that aspires to the condition of art should carry its justification in every line. Fiction, if it at all aspires to be art, appeals to the temperament. A story is a conversation with equals. We keep reading because we feel respected by the writer. A writer must show causality, how things are connected. Causation is what creates meaning. Okay, that line right there is basically an echo of Ayn Rand, that, you have to have a purpose to it. And that's basically the difference between what you would call romantic style of writing versus the more modernist style, the naturalist style. And Ayn Rand's completely right. Her book, Romantic Manifesto, that's the best work of literary criticism ever written. It's a masterpiece. And I also love Arthur Schopenhauer's The Art of Literature. If you want to learn how to write, those are 2 books to read. Okay, next we're going to talk briefly about Constantine. Constantine was the emperor of Rome, and he is the one that really helped to popularize Christianity. He had a big battle on Milvian Bridge, I think it was in 312 AD, where he fought Maxentius. And Constantine had a dream the night before the battle that he saw the Cairo cross of Christianity. And so he had all his soldiers put that on their shield, paint that on their shield. And it said, under this sign we shall conquer. And then Constantine and his men conquered to, sort of win and unify the the ancient Roman Empire, and then Christianity prospered after that. And I like the story about his mother. His mother is the one who went on the search for the true cross that Jesus Christ was crucified on. And she found it. That's an interesting story. I made a video about that. Okay, so there it is. Under this sign we shall conquer. Constantine. Okay, so that's it for our quotes today. We did Constantine and we did Joseph Conrad, the writer.